Hello everyone, my name is Selfish Society and welcome to the video. In this video we are going to be playing Fallout New Vegas, my favorite Fallout. Let's get started. I kind of got to a point in Fallout 1 where I'm kind of stuck and kind of want to take a break from it. So we're just going to go ahead and play Fallout New Vegas. With the Fallout show Season 2 coming to an end, I'm just too hyped to not play this damn game. Season 2 finale is so damn good. I'm very surprised on how good it turned out with all the Easter eggs and all of the continuation with how the story continues with the show. It was very nice to see how things turned out and more of the answers that we got from the show. So good. Anyways, let's get into it. Start anew. Yes. And down goes the Raider. That scene recreated in the show. Oh. Fucking goosebumps.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Oh my
You're
lord.
awake. How about that?
How about that, huh?
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Ugh, what the hell? Who's that? Alright, so this is gonna take me a minute to fix up. It's hard to make like a decent looking character in this game. Like, I know I'm not gonna be seeing them for the most part, but like, come on.
Well, I got most of it right anyway.
Okay, so I know it's not exactly Marty Robbins, as close as I can get it,
Let's see if we
but
can get you on your feet. Good.
a little close there.
Down to the end
A little close there, Doc.
over by that vigor tester machine there.
The what tester?
It ain't a race. Looking good so far.
What you trying to say, Doc?
Tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Starting off with strength. Strength will tell you how easily a cowboy totes his saddle and those bigger firearms, or how much he's going to help you in a saloon brawl. This affects your melee, unarmed, inventory weight, damage, weapon effectiveness, perception. Perceptive cowboy always knows when there's a lit stick of dynamite nearby, or an varmint sneaking up on him. This affects your explosives, lockpicks, energy weapons, accuracy, and compass range. Endurance. You can't keep a good cowboy down, not if he's an enduring type, and not if he's got a 6-shooter the size of all tarnation. This affects your unarmed, health, resistance, and survival. Charisma. Smooth talking cowboys out there. They got themselves a voice sounds like an angel's harmonica. This affects your barter, speech, companion, and nerve. Intelligence, we ain't got none. We'll kind of keep it as is for now. A smart cowboy is good at most. A smart cowboy's got... This is really showing my intelligence here. A smart cowboy is good at almost... A smart cowboy is good at most anything, from sucking the poison out of your rattler bite to fixing your broken wagon axle. This affects your science, repair, medicine, and skill points. Agility. When a fella's in a gunfight and shoots the other guy 6 times before they can get a shot off. Holy Am I fucking dyslexic? Holy tism. When a fella's in a gunfight and shoots the other guy 6 times before they can get a 6 times before they can get off a shot. 6 times before they can get off a shot. It's cause that fella is agile. This affects guns, sneak, speed, action point, this affects your guns, speak. My lord, I cannot read. I suck at reading. I'm an oaf. This affects your guns, sneak, speed, and action point regeneration. Luck. Some folks claim not to believe in luck, but when they lose in a duel, you'll hear them say, "That lucky son of a gun." This affects your all skills, critical hits, enemy mishaps. Take the luck down a bit. Okay, so we have 5 strength, 10 perception, 4 endurance, 4 charisma, 3 intelligence, 10 agility, 4 luck.
Nothing gets by you, huh? Could have used you when I lost my keys last month. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn or dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Kick the dog. Feed the dog. Shelter.
Night.
At night we sleep.
Bandit.
Vaporize the bandit.
Light.
We use the torch.
Mother.
Mother is a caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
We'll stand neutral with this because I don't want to start a conflict with everybody. I want to have a few factions that I'm not pissing off.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Support is nice. We want support from some of these factions. We want the NCR. And we don't want to piss off House exactly. So we'll stay neutral with them.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Strongly disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
We'll slightly disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Kind of neutral with that.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
A broken chain.
How about this one?
I'm embarrassed to say what it looks like. We'll go with a ship at sea.
Last one.
Now that right there, those are 2 bears high-fiving. I don't have the option to say that. I don't exactly see how any of these apply. We'll just lighten the darkness.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
We want guns. Medicine is helpful. Probably barter.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Alright. Let's do trigger
All right,
discipline
is that about
and
it?
skilled.
Come with me, I'll see you out.
Alright, let's take everything of Doc Mitchell and then we'll sell it for profit. Sorry Doc, I know you helped me out, but you're gonna have to help me out again. I'll try to remember to fucking do something for you in return. Thank you so much. Thank you for being so dumb. Even if we're walking out of here overweight as fuck, I'm still taking it. We're already overweight. Well, shit.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
What do I do now?
You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I am not gonna opt in for hardcore mode. Maybe in a later playthrough. Flashbang. Alright, off to Good Springs General Store and sell all of our bullshit. Yo, what's up, Chet?
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
What is weapon mods, and why is the ammo special?
Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Why is surplus ammo not good?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Have you ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
We know why this guy went to Gomorrah. We know exactly why. You want to do that again? Say hi, Cleo. Say hi. Hello. Hello. Boop, 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 boop. We know why this man went to Gomorrah. Do, 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 do. Okay, I'll leave you be, baby girl. We know what kind of man you are, Chet. I'd like to know more about Mr. House.
I'm
Hey,
afraid I don't
stop
know much
clawing
myself.
the screen.
Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Anything else you can tell me about the Great Khans?
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khan.
Alright, so we've pretty much taken everything we can from this guy here.
Thanks.
Alright. Take it easy now. Easy Pete, what's up, my guy?
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You were a prospector, like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Could you tell me about the Legion?
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
What is so important about the Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
What do you use the Bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
That's all for now.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Gotcha.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
I can handle myself.
Now, see the sass.
Hey, watch where you're fucking pointing that gun,
This
damn
try
it.
to hit a couple of them.
Okay. Holy shit. No, you lay down, Cleo. Lay down, honey. Or don't. Alright. My lord, this fucking controller is so sensitive. Alright, let's see if crouching will help. I can't aim worth shit with this fucking controller.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help you aim. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Alright, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Bro, I wish this game would have got the fucking remaster it deserves. Tired of waiting for it.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's it. See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure, I'll come with you.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me. Come on.
Oh, shot it in the dong. Nice. Where's my reward?
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Good Springs. Accepted. Folks have came to accept you for your helpful nature.
Howdy. Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted
Ooh,
to show
50
you.
caps.
Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Good art.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Let him cook. There we go. Get back here, you son of a bitch. Alright, we got the xander root and the brock flower. Let's head back to the campsite.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
That guy looks mad. Something going on?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where is Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
So if I help Ringo, and Good Springs will like me more, what if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Who is that man you're arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Anyways, I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they're going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
What is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where are they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Can probably fix your broken stuff.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Who's the big robot thing that saved me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
How long has he been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
And you don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Alright, never mind. Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
Does Good Springs get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. Anything
going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Tell me about the NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
What do you think the NCR and the Legion want with the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
What can you tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Alright, well that's all for now.
Be careful out there.
Okay, we're going to leave it at that for now. I will see you in the next episode. Toodaloo.